go party people, now put your hands up. $500,000 the first week, cash the check and run. Like Forrest, notorious. Let me quote Professor X, Vainglorious. This the illest nigga in the millennium. Whoever is hot, nope, I'm not feeling them. I'm taking your spot, raise up like helium. Rap flow tobacco, nigga, I'm killing them.
Yeah, it's the Archivest, y'all.
Does it sparkle in my eye? It's the Archivest, it's Bishop Lamont.
Exclusively interviewing
Bishop Lamont.
That's right. And who is Bishop Lamont?
Well, I mean, where do I begin? You know, I know him personally, so I can say some really close, unknown things. That guy is a humanitarian. That guy is a thespian. He's an amazing actor. He's accomplished in Shakespeare. He's a stuntman. He's a martial arts expert. He's a physical trainer. He's just a great guy. That's what I think.
Unsigned and unsigned hype from the source. Share with us your thoughts and what this did for you before you were discovered.
I mean, unsigned hype is essential to any MC in the beginnings, in the dreams. So you gotta strive for that. So when you achieve the unsigned hype, it's like winning a Heisman or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that coming into the world. So it's an honor. Shouts out to the source. The crazy thing is, I always saw it, but didn't know it was going to happen like that. So unsigned hype and then off the radar. I mean, they always bless me so much. I think the illest thing, though, was getting the hip-hop quotables. I hold those even higher. And to have hip-hop quotables. Shouts out to Babu for that record you did. Yes.
And being in a various amount of video games, especially one of my favorite.
Shouts out EA. What favorite film?
Scarface.
Oh, wow.
And let us know.
How'd you find that out?
Let us know what this did in promotion, in solidifying your recognition as an artist.
You know what? Actually, for the Scarface, only the true heads is gonna know about the Scarface because I played a waiter in that video game, and that shit is comedy. That was like one of my first acting gigs outside of doing I Got the Hookup. If you ever have nothing to do with your life and you have I Got the Hookup or you can rent it, please enjoy me in some terrible scenes. But anyway, not too many people know about the Scarface game, but what really did it for me was all the EA joints. NFL Street, John Madden, NBA Live. It's so many. And shouts out to Rockstar. It's so much, but it's just an honor, man. Where can I? Oh, no problem.
And Shawshank Redemption, Angola 3, and The Reformation recorded more than 800 tracks. What else is in the vaults and coming? We'd love to know about your artistry.
Well, so much. I just love doing it, man. Like I always tell people, the end goal, there is no end goal. I love to create music, and it's like practicing the martial arts, which I also do. It's always another height. There's no end to the degrees. There's no end to the skill. So for me, it's just learning how to connect with people even better, listeners even better, actually being a voice and actually being a functioning voice that makes sense beyond just hearing myself. So there's no telling what's coming next. There's so much music, and I think the music can be released, but it has to be relevant. It has to make sense. I recorded so much at Aftermath, and at that point I was restricted, so there's so much that was meant to come out in that time to like grow up. What grow up was meant to be, but it's timeless, so it's always applying. So the next level of that is what I'm creating for the Reformation. So probably late this summer. There's so much I'm working on for that. It's going to be my greatest work.
And
long answer, right? Thank you for going on that journey with me.
And how is it working with one of the West Coast respected Dr. Dre, Warren G, Nate Dogg, and DJ Ski?
Well, that's our family. I mean, for me, all that was just normal. What excited me, no disrespect to them, what excited me was working with Focus, working with Khalil, working with Black Milk, working with Chad Hugo, because meeting him, I was already a fan of the Neptunes, and him just off energy, just handing me a beat. He never hands beats out the studio, and he gave me a beat just to go home with, and just the energy of people. Work with people like that. So many people I want to bring up, and I don't want to forget anybody. It's amazing, man. I don't want to forget nobody, but that's what's exciting me. People always go, Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre. I was used to looking at him, and for me, that wasn't like how I'm looking at it. But what was exciting to me was working with Khalil and working with Danan at the same time, where Danan is in the back room, Khalil is in the front, and they come in the room and we send a nigga home. Danan just come in and vibe, like that kind of thing. Because with Dre, it's more guarded, it's more restricted, and we had fun still, but not as much fun when there's no inhibitions. And working with folk is one of the most blessed things. Working with Khalil, one of the best blessed things. Working with Chin, working with Eric. I mean, that's what excites me. Working with Knife, and Knife come in and just lay it down. Just come in and do some crazy beats. I'm gonna forget somebody, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But that's what I really cherish. Black Milk. We worked on Caltroit, and we're running back and forth between studios and just putting that together. Cardinal Official. Yeah, pimp. Get them pimps. Yes, sir.
And your best collab you've done and project that you're very happy with.
Anything that's come out, I'm basically happy with and I'm proud of. I think the zenith of any collaborations, one would have to be Go At It. Elzai is one of my most favorite MCs, besides Andre 3000. So to be on a record with ill MCs like Fat Cat and ill MCs like Elzai and Black Milk do what he did with that beat, I had to spaz out. I think another amazing one was me, Royce, and Raz, more of the elite MCs who I'm fans of, and they the big bros. Me and Warren G, Gorilla Pimpin'. You can give me the flyer, here, it'll work. Boom. Those are some exceptional records. Me and Busta, Kissing the Curb. There's so many. City Lights, me and Chin. I mean, I can go on. I'm happy with Dilla, the Dilla record. Me and Talib. Me and Dave New York on. Oh God, see King Karnov. Fucking working with King Karnov. Shouts out to King Karnov, all them pimps up in that pimpin' Minneapolis. But yeah, man, I can't even say. I've loved everything that I've been involved in. I think, it's like having kids. You know, you'd be like, who's your favorite? And I love them all. So, but that's for example, I say is some exceptional records. Yeah, and the Caltroit, the first intro record with me and Hex talking shit on it. Shouts out to Hex.
And your acting career. Let us know of the movies that you've been in.
Well, there's stuff in motion right now. I'm not going to say anything, but you're looking at the new Denzel Smith. That's Denzel Washington meets Will Smith. So it's a lot of stuff coming this year. I'm going to keep quiet because I don't want to jinx nothing. It's a lot of blessings coming.
And Van City Committee, first time here, collabing with Chin and Jetty, Defenders of the Faith, and Sunreal, to name a few. Let us know.
I mean, it's dope. I mean, that's what it's about. Like, me and Sunreal were having a conversation earlier about that. He said, that's so crazy that, you being the stature that you're on, all the big people you work with, that you would give a new person a chance that you never heard before. I said all it takes is just Dow Jones' word and that energy. Good people are going to find good people. That's just the laws of the universe. So I love that because it's about giving light. Like, the Defenders been doing their thing, Shin been doing his thing, Sunreal been doing his thing, and it's about causing that chain reaction. I told him, I said, that's the chain reaction that's necessary, because you touching this person, touching that person, everybody making great music together makes it drive into a greater abundance, and we're moving the movement, and that's what it's like. It's a domino effect, and so that's what I love about it. And it was an honor to be here. That's why we're here. I only came because it was them. You know what I mean? We're going to Sundance. You know what I mean? And I got a little girl at home, we just had, so my mind is on other things, but this was very important for me to be here, so here it is. You know what I mean? It's an honor. Come on.
And tell us about your independent label and War Dogs.
Wow, look at you. You do your homework. Oh, Archivest. I'm blushing. You're so good at this. I'll start with War Dogs. War Dogs stands for We Are Ready to Die in Order to Glory God to Zion. And it's a lot of brothers down, a lot of sisters down, and a lot of different lanes in entertainment and life, period. It's just a philosophy of being warriors for God. I don't like to get too out of the box on the spiritual stuff because some people are afraid of that. Other people aren't ready for that. But it's a movement within itself, and it's our required duty to serve, our common brothers and sisters, our fellow man, better yet, to be correct. And then diocese, of course, archdiocese, that's what runs the Vatican, and it's diocese. So it's a place that's blessed, and it's going to be where all artists dream of being. I've had it forever, and at the time of the aftermath, it was restricted, but now we're free, and that's going to be, every kind of music you can imagine. I don't just do hip-hop, or I just don't listen to R&B or reggae or country. It's going to be every kind of genre of music you can imagine, and it's just going to be allowing artists to be artists and empower artists and bring back artist development and bring back building real artists so they can really succeed and have a real career instead of the fast food industry that it's become. You know what I mean? If you don't eat those McDonald's fries in the first 15, 20 minutes, they turn fucking hard and you can't re-microwave them. And that's the kind of music that's been created. It's not timeless. It doesn't stand for anything. And so that's what Diocese is really about. It's about things that stand for something that will be timeless and coincide with the times. And that's what it's about for me. That's what I'm most passionate about. Like, people always ask me, I'm concerned about being underrated or all the work you've done, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I haven't done enough work, and I live for this, and it's about empowerment. I'm only supposed to be a liberator and a revolutionary to empower. I don't want to be king. Like I said, kings get their heads cut off, as is shown in a lot of what's the painter, Basquiat? I love his portraits, and that's what he said. Kings get their heads cut off. I empower. I'm here to support and to liberate. So that's what it's about for me, and that's what Diocese stands for, and that's what people will come to see in this year and the coming years of what we create. Long answer.
And one of your best West Coast hip-hop memories in the history of Bishop Lamont.
Going to a Pete Rock and DJ Premier show, and backstage, this is right after Caltroit came out, and Primo and Pete Rock came down the stairs and said, yo, I'm fucking with you. We love Caltroit. And that was one of the best days of my life, was having Primo and Pete both dig what we doing. Yeah. Shouts out to Pete. Shouts out to Preem. Meeting Guru, since we all go connected. House of Blues, Dave, New York. And Guru like, I heard of you. I already know I fuck with your shit. And some girls heard it. So a nigga had so many titties around him that night. But yeah, man, just to name a few. It's so many, but that's just two that mean the most to me. Yeah. We'll be here all night, so I'm going to shut up. I'm going to truncate the answers for you.
And biggest crowd you've ever rocked?
Rocksteady Crew 33rd anniversary, damn near 10,000 people or some shit like that. And that was my first time doing a show on the East Coast, and they knew all the fucking words. So it was the biggest honor. Shouts out to Crazy Legs. It was just dope. All the people that were there in Jersey, it meant the most to me. It was crazy to sit up there on stage and can't even see as far as those people go, and the rock hallelujah. And that was a huge honor. Yeah, dude. Straight up. God is good.
And in February as well, Team America.
You're good, bro. Yeah, the Team America re-release will probably be in March because we're doing fucking retarded videos for it.
All right.
And it's hard to get Kim Jong-il into the country. So to have him come in and shoot the video, Kim Jong-il is starting it off. And then, of course, we got Barack Obama doing a joint. Bin Laden got his diss records. It's hot. So just getting that ready. And it's going to be a lot of fun because there's alternate endings. There's some added missions and stuff because a lot of people, it was over their head, but it was a good way of being socially conscious and political and getting people into it and giving them, you know, an insight to it and just having fun with it. But yeah, definitely. It's going to be very ignorant.
And anything else we can expect in the future?
Man, so much. The Reformation, of course, the debut album, finally. That's going to be something really stellar and something dear to my heart. I've been really cultivating it and slowly bringing it to maturation as far as the sound that I'm looking for, and especially with live orchestra and a lot of fly stuff. It's a lot of fusion. Yeah, it's going to be something substantial. It's a lot of monsters involved in that. I think sonically, musically, it's going to sound like a Tim Burton movie.
And your favorite place to tour?
Well, now Vancouver. So much good energy tonight. I love Paris. I love New York. Man, everywhere that real hip-hop is. But, I can't even say. Japan was beautiful. Shouts out to DJ Kaz. It was too many amazing places, man. But right now, Vancouver put it down. I love Winnipeg, Denmark, of course, London, Oslo, Germany. I'll be here all day, dude. It's been a beautiful thing. Wherever real hip-hop is, and they've had me come, I enjoy it. Next is South Africa. What up to all my players in South Africa, Morocco, Cairo. It's a lot of dope places to be, and we're gonna be there. So.
And you have anything to say to Canada?
You got some lovely ladies.
And you got any shouts?
Yeah, man. Just to the real hip-hop people on all sides, not just the listeners, But, you know, cats like yourselves that are doing these documentaries, or doing these interviews, doing these blogs, I have to stress it that it takes the collective to really move the movement like it needs to be. It just can't be me as the artist. I can only voice what you're thinking, but we have to really start to police what we're doing with the movement and really have our involvement. Not to the point where motherfuckers is critics and they really have no right because they have no understanding, but those that really love the music and love the movement, get more involved and be more vocal and be more supportive. You can't be mad at some shit and then not try to help it change or fix it. You know, you have to be very involved. I do this for you, so in turn, please do it for me, and we can get it going in a really progressive direction. I'm not trying to go back because we don't have DeLoreans to go back in time, but we can take principles from the past and place them into the now, and that's, you know, it's 2011. So I mean, that's what it really is. Shouts out to all the real hip hop heads. Shouts out to all the moms and pops that still exist. Shouts out to the DJs that still got vinyl. Shouts out to the MCs that still do shows and just don't sit on social networks. Social networks are key, but get out there and really touch the fans. Really, really, really do shows. Really be about the craft. Really research it. Really study. Don't just think because you get a Biggie's greatest hits or a Tupac's greatest hits or a Big Pun or you got a Lil Wayne album that makes you an MC and makes you ready for this. Please do your work and study. Any great magician, any great athlete, any great architect, any great actor has studied the past and has studied the greats from before. So do the same thing. Hip-hop is only as good as we are. So if it's in a fucked up condition, guess why that is? Message!
And this is the Archivest, and you already know the name, y'all.
Bishop Lamont.
Y'all been flooding the block with all this bullshit. Gonna run up in the game with a full clip.
Niggas sound horrible on Rap City. Freestyle, they best written rhymes still sound shitty. Fuck that, I heard harder shit on Uncut. Like Mighty Casey, Black Jesus, niggas, what's up? Besides BTJ, that shit sucks. Motherfuck, you ain't a real MC if the first time you seen Sways on MTV. And fuck Hype Williams, homie, give me Spike Lee. Cause these rap videos is fucking whack to me. Nigga, them ain't your bitches and that's not your house. You got them cars from Mark, nigga, shut your mouth. If you slay crack, nigga, what you rap for? You must have sucked at that worse than your rap flow. Got deja vu, I seen this shit before. Got 5 hype men when you're doing your show. Fuck, if it ain't the Roots, I don't go no more.